What if I told you that overnight, the laws controlling guns in America were erased? That the rules that once made you hesitate to carry, to buy ammo, or even to drive across state lines with your firearm are suddenly gone? Because a single wave of court decisions just rewrote everything. For decades, gun owners have been pushed, pressured, and punished by bureaucracy. But now, the courts have fired back. And this time, it's the Constitution that's doing the shooting. Stick around, because what I'm about to show you might just be the biggest two-way victory in modern history. 10 rulings that flip the legal system upside down. By the end of this video, you'll know how to protect yourself, your rights, and your freedom with the power of law itself. So hit that like button, subscribe, and get ready, because this is not a prediction, this is happening right now. Rule number 10, the Interstate Freedom Doctrine. For years, traveling with your gun was like walking through a legal minefield. One wrong turn, one gas stop in the wrong state, and you could end up in handcuffs. Not anymore. The Second Circuit just detonated a legal bomb called the Federal Travel Supremacy Doctrine, giving gun owners nationwide protection when traveling between states where firearm ownership is legal. Here's what that means. If your gun is legal in your home state and your destination, every state in between must respect your right to carry it. And yes, that includes loaded carry while stopping for gas, food, or a hotel. Police departments across anti-gun states are now being forced to retrain officers. Detaining a lawful traveler is now a civil rights violation. Remember this line, "Officer, I am engaged in lawful interstate travel under federal supremacy protection." That sentence could save you from an illegal arrest. Rule number 9, the Fortress Doctrine. Your property is sacred. For decades, the ATF and federal agents treated gun owners like suspects. They'd show up without a warrant, knock on your door, and call it a compliance check. Well, those days are over. The Fourth Circuit has ruled that your home, land, and private business are constitutionally fortified. No warrant, no entry, no exceptions. They can no longer use firearm ownership as probable cause. Your gun collection, your home-based FFL, your private range, they are now shielded by what legal experts call enhanced constitutional protection. Your new legal line is simple. You need a warrant based on criminal probable cause to step on my property. The ATF is scrambling because this ruling makes random inspections virtually impossible. Rule number 8, the Ammunition Liberation Act. For the first time ever, the courts have ruled that the Second Amendment doesn't just protect the gun, it protects the ammo too. Why? Because a firearm without ammunition is just a metal club. The D.C. Circuit struck down ammo background checks, online sales bans, and quantity limits, calling them unconstitutional under the Second Amendment. Retailers in California, New York, and Connecticut are already dropping restrictions. Online stores can now ship ammunition anywhere in the country. When someone questions your right to buy bullets, you say, "Ammunition is protected under the same constitutional rights as my firearm." This isn't just a win for convenience, it's a win for freedom of function. A right without the tools to use it isn't a right at all. Rule number 7, the Business Liberty Revolution. Imagine running a small gun shop, doing everything by the book, and still living in fear that the ATF could revoke your license over a missing signature. That nightmare just ended. The Fifth Circuit has dismantled the ATF's power to harass lawful gun dealers. Now, the agency can't deny or revoke a federal firearms license without clear criminal justification. The ruling also caps application wait times to 60 days and bans random enforcement. Your shop, your records, your business, now protected under constitutional commerce rights. Gun dealers can finally breathe again. My FFL operations are protected as lawful commerce under the Constitution. This single sentence now carries the power of law. Rule number 6, the Digital Privacy Shield. Your phone knows where you go, your card knows what you buy, your browser knows what you search, and until recently, the government knew too. But that just changed. The Ninth Circuit ruled that tracking gun owners through digital surveillance, GPS data, social media monitoring, online purchases violates the Fourth Amendment. No more spying on your gun store visits. No more monitoring ammo purchases. No more secret data collection. Now, agencies need a specific warrant before touching your data. Your digital defense phrase: I do not consent to digital searches. Any surveillance tied to lawful firearm ownership violates my constitutional privacy. Gun owner tracking has now crossed the line from regulation to oppression. Rule number 5. The carry permit revolution. This one hit the Supreme Court like a thunderclap. The justices ruled that states can't delay, deny, or overcharge citizens for carry permits, calling it a direct violation of the Second Amendment. From now on, any application taking longer than 30 days is unconstitutional. Good cause or special need rules are dead. Fees above $50? Illegal. That means the days of may issue licensing are gone, and for millions of gun owners stuck in bureaucratic limbo, their permits are now automatically approved. Even more shocking, police chiefs who continue to deny applications without cause can now face personal liability. Rule number 4. The Registry Purge Order. This one's huge. The D.C. Circuit ordered the ATF to destroy all digital gun owner databases within 90 days. That's right, every searchable record of gun purchases gone. Because under federal law, a gun registry has always been illegal. The court didn't just stop at federal databases. They warned that states sharing information with the feds are breaking the law too. So, when someone tries to log your firearm info, remember this: federal law and court order prohibit any searchable gun owner registry. This ruling isn't just paperwork. It's the death certificate for government tracking of lawful owners. Rule number 3. The Seizure Immunity Protocol. This one rewrites the rules of power. The Supreme Court ruled that no government can seize your firearms without an arrest, formal charges, and due process. Translation: red flag laws that confiscate guns for safety without a crime? Illegal. Civil asset forfeiture without conviction? Gone. Police can't just say, "We're holding your guns while we investigate." Now, if they take it, they have to charge you or back off. This ruling introduced what's now called the criminal conviction requirement. No seizure without criminal cause. And yes, officers who violate it can now be personally sued. Rule number 2. The accountability hammer. For decades, officers who broke the law could hide behind qualified immunity. Those days are finished. The Eighth Circuit has removed qualified immunity for Second Amendment violations. If a cop unlawfully detains, arrests, or disarms a lawful gun owner, they can now be sued personally and lose everything. One officer has already been hit with a $2 million personal judgment. Insurance companies are dropping coverage for departments that ignore the ruling. Say this clearly: officer, under the new Eighth Circuit precedent, you are personally liable for any violation of my gun rights. This is the ultimate equalizer: accountability under the Constitution. Rule number 1. The constitutional carry mandate. This is the crown jewel. The Supreme Court has declared that requiring any permit, license, or training before carrying a firearm is facially unconstitutional. They called it the permit abolition doctrine. Meaning, if you can legally own a firearm, you automatically have the right to carry it. No fees, no paperwork, no waiting periods. Law-abiding citizens no longer need government permission to defend themselves. States across the nation are scrambling, dismantling permit systems, dropping unlicensed carry prosecutions, and retraining law enforcement. This is the purest form of the Second Amendment ever recognized by the courts. Your new declaration: my right to carry for self-defense does not require government approval. The new era of freedom. These 10 rulings didn't just tweak the law, they rebooted it. From digital privacy to ammo sales, from travel freedom to property rights, every piece of the Second Amendment has just been reforged. For the first time in decades, the balance of power has shifted, back to we the people. But here's the truth: rights only exist when we know them. Share this video with every gun owner you know, because the only thing more powerful than a firearm is a citizen who understands their freedom. Subscribe, stay alert, and keep learning. The constitutional revolution isn't coming, it's already here.